This is Jackie here with your All Access interview with Jason Aalon Butler of Letlive. We're here in DC getting ready for another show. We've got the Menzingers and Taking Back Sunday. Excellent roster. Thank you to whoever made that up. Letlive's been going strong for over 15 years now. What do you attribute to your band's longevity?
I guess just some stupidity, and I guess I'm really just wanting to play music on a fundamental level, aside from just trying to make any money, which is something we never really thought about and we find to be a perk now. We just want to play in front of anyone, and whether it be 1 or 100 or 1,000 people, we just feel pretty grateful and appreciative no matter what. So I guess that being the nexus of everything we do has helped us kind of sustain and endure both good and bad, I'd say.
And it's been a little while since you've released some music. Your last, The Black is Beautiful, was 2013 on Epitaph. Plans for new music coming up?
Yeah, we're currently demoing while on this tour. We have a mobile recording rig that we carry, and we're demoing these songs in order to enter the studio in May and June, and then hopefully be done with a record and offering some sort of single or representation of said music by July. I guess that's idealistic, but it's what we want. So, new record at some point this year. Absolutely, that's kind of up to you, Epitaph Records. So.
Who or what is inspiring the songs on this soon-to-be new album?
You, probably these people here in the corner that you can't see at the moment, but just anything that, environmentally, of course, but as well as things personally. I think I've found a way to act in first person as opposed to the third person observer that I was a couple records ago. I think that it's this tired point that musicians and artists make to, take inspiration from life. But I don't really see many other ways to authentically represent music other than taking what it is that surrounds you and having something to say about it. Unless, of course, that's your duty. Like a One Direction, I think that's a whole different situation, and that's not.
Wow, what a reference!
Yeah. Well, it's that's not where I'm going with this, but and no offense to you guys, like I'm sure you kill it and you mean what you say or whatever, but point is the inspiration comes from just basically anything that presents itself as such. Something that I feel. That's Ryan, our bass player. You can't see him. I keep forgetting you can't see like beyond this. Well, Ryan, our bass player, was just like gallivanting across the street, like really, like almost like a pirouette. It was really graceful and eloquent, and that is where I get my inspiration.
I don't know how on earth you have time to write because you're really busy. You're teaching classes as well as all of the other things that you're doing. Tell me a little bit about that.
I was approached by a company called the Entertainment Institute. Kevin Lyman, he does Warped Tour. He has a big part in this, as well as some other fantastic people. And in that, they offered me a sort of an open curriculum to, impart or imbue what they think I might have to offer to people as far as like vocal technique or performance, songwriting. I wanted to widen the scope to managerial, booking, touring, anything of that sort, so that I could offer more than just one particular thing to one particular person. I tried to open it up in a few ways. And now Lonnie, okay, so here's the thing. I'm trying to create this imagery for you guys. Like, I want you guys to see. No, don't come in. I want them to envision this. Lonnie came by, and in my peripheral, I saw this sinister, sly character kind of like creeping. But it was very like fluent. And clearly, Lonnie, being a drummer, his rhythm is surely adept. And so we saw him walking across, and as he came closer, I saw that he was kind of grooving over to me as the drummer and person that I know him to be, and a very rhythmically inclined one. What were we just talking about, though?
Where you find time to teach class.
Time to teach class. Well, when I'm not describing the scenario around me, I am describing ways to approach songwriting, lyricism, and also giving anecdotal sort of scenarios regarding Letlive and how we've experienced this industry, this realm that is music. And it seems as though people have been getting something from it. And also, I make it a point to have some very, very distinct mechanics that I teach because I am a vocalist, and that's what I I guess is my forte. I'd like to believe. So we try to make sure that all of that is included, and give everyone, I guess, their own piece of the puzzle with what they're trying to get from each workshop.
So you're teaching, you're writing, you're recording some demos, you are performing, and you are also developing a lifestyle brand.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. Me and some friends have been creating something known as Gentlemen in Real Life. That's the moniker we've given it, and it's something that I wanted to do for years, by way of entrepreneurial essence. I wanted to hustle, and I wanted to offer a product that was something not only I could endorse, but something I use, and so I could be, again, organic when I say this is good and mean it. Sorry guys, it's
Real life. What can you do?
so if you ever have a trouble, like something that calls for 911, you can use Gentlemen in Real Life, and you'll be out of that problem in a moment. No, that's not true. But so with this company, I found that my there are certain talents that I hold, as well as many of my friends being extremely, exceptionally talented. We were able to make these things by hand. So we're working right now in quality handmade goods, as well as we're sourcing everything within the U.S. because it's all local. And this isn't like a new age sort of hipster. I know my hat, my beard, and I get it. I get it. I just really liked Steve McQueen. I'm not a hipster. I just really enjoyed those things. But that being said, and put to the side, mind you, we're actually able to create these goods within the U.S. because them being local, I can see where I'm getting them from. I can see that there's a fair treatment to the workers. I can, again, parts of my ethos do bleed into this company, and I think that's the most organic way to represent a company. And so we're making everything from, leather goods, vegan goods, timepieces, a small apparel line, and we're currently working on the pet division because I love my dogs, and everyone has a dog on the team. So we're trying to get we're working with a friend that has her own pet food that's all holistic and organic, and even if your dog has an allergy, it'll be okay. And then also dog collars, dog beds, leashes, and the like. But it's basically anything we think is an essential and or just cool as shit. We're offering it at a very quality, in a quality way at a justifiable price point without seeming too much like a pitch. It's just cool shit, really. Yeah, so.
Well, stay tuned for the jack of all trades, Jason Aalon Butler of Letlive. This is Jackie. Thanks to All Access and In the Key of Change.